Hi, I'm David Yord and I want to showcase the game Mountain Master. Mountain Master is a game that we want to reach the summit of a mountain that is here after area 4. So we need to cross 4 areas starting from area 1, then area 2, 3 and 4. We have our climber and we have our character sheet. And we have the mountain cars. Those mountain cars has to be shuffled, and then we have to put them in the same order that we have here. We have 2 routes to choose, so let's try the first one. Okay. So this is the main route that we have right now. So basically our climber, it needs to fulfill all these tests in order to reach area 1. So let's start with the character sheet. We have 3 main skills: strength, agility and endurance. We start with all the skills at level 1. And we start with 10 hit points. We start with 0 XP. And we start with as many vitality as 5 plus our skills. So in this case, 1, 1, 1 plus 5, it's 8. Then we start also with initial items that are marked here. Here we can check. There are 6 different items that it will be useful. We'll make play in normal, so in normal we can get 1 item, 0 in hard and 2 in easy. Okay, 1 is expert ropes. It gives us a +2 in 3 skill checks that we won't have them until higher in the mountain. So we'll start with this. As I said, there are 2 possible routes. We choose the first one, so we analyze, and okay, 2 checks here. This strength 6, it may be a problem. We have another one here. So let's check if the other route it works better. So let's see, the other route it's M. We cannot change the order of the cards. E, M, E, M, E. So we have this other route that seems slightly better. If we check here, we don't have so many 6 in checks, so I think that we'll go for this route. So I think that we can already start with the game. We have 8 points of vitality. that we can use in order to reroll dice. So we have to check how doable are the control checks. If we pass all the checks, for example, this endurance 5, we'll get the bonus, in this case 5 XP. If we fail, we'll lose, in this case, 1 hit point and 1 vitality. Each point of vitality that we spend, we have to announce it before rolling, and it will allow us a reroll of 1 dice. So, for example, here, endurance 5, having 1 of the endurance skill, I will need 3 or more. Because I'm not very confident, I'll ask for a reroll. So I spend 1 vitality. Lucky. Well, I miss it, a 2, but I'll use the extra reroll. And I failed again. So now if I can do 2 things. One is to continue getting the penalty, or moving forward. I'll try to make an extra roll. So in this case I have to spend 2 vitality. 4 plus 1, 5, so I pass this check. I mean, we had a lot of problems already to pass this check, so it's not a good start. And we'll get 5 XP. Well, so we can move this 0 to 5. Okay, then we have now this next track. This next track has a high penalty. The thing is that I have to pass both tests. I have to pass the strength 5 and the energy 4. I had endurance 4. So I get 1 dice as strength, 1 dice for endurance, and I'll announce that, okay, this probably I can do it without reroll, this I will do it without reroll, this I may need 1 or 2, and this one it will be more difficult. Probably this one, what I'll do here, it's probably to fail and move forward even if I fail, assuming the penalty. So in this case, I think that I can spend 2 vitality in order to have 2 rerolls. Okay, I passed the energy 1, the endurance 1, sorry. And now I will check the strength. I have still 2 reroll. So 1, I fail, and another 1, I pass. So I barely pass this, and I'll get 5 XP more. So I am 10 XP and 1 vitality. Okay, so now I move forward, and what I'll do is to start leveling up skills. If I don't level up skills, in the next areas it will be way more difficult. So because endurance is a test that you have it to fulfill always, I think that the smarter it will be to level up endurance. In order to increase 1 skill, I need to spend I have to spend as many XP as 5 multiplied by the next value. So in this case, I have to put 2, then I need to spend 2 multiplied by 5, that is 10. and go back to 0. The idea basically is that I can allow to fail some tests, but then I'll miss the XP. So right now it's quite easy in the start, and probably I will be able to fulfill all this, except probably this track. But later I'll have to be very careful in decide what areas are worthy to fulfill and what areas it's better to skip.